then something weird happens in your existence. Hello, I'm Joker, and I'm here to guide you through games that you were looking for after quitting DnD. So, let's explore the weirdness of Unknown Armies. First off, Unknown Armies for you D&D heads is gonna be a complete mind-shattering experience. Unknown Armies has been having 3 editions so far. The 3rd edition is the current one, is the most popular. What's Unknown Armies about? Take John dies at the end, Fight Club, a little bit of family, take Donnie Darko, David Lynch, and feed it nothing but Radiohead, Tom Waits, and Crack. And that's Unknown Armies. Unknown Armies is a tabletop RPG where reality is not what it seems. There's magic. But magic is not casting a fireball nor begging a god to do something for you. No, in Unknown Armies, you did it. The whole shtick about Unknown Armies is that the universe is very human-centric for some reason. So, in this game, it comes in different levels where you can play it from a street level, global conspiracy, or cosmic universal conspiracy, in which you are now being recruited into a war, into a secret war, and now you are a member of the Unknown Armies. This is a war for the control and for the reshaping of humanity and the universe as it is. Through this, it's a war of symbols, of magic, of ideas. And magic and ideas come from human mentality. So most magic in this game is not casting a fireball, it's more taking elements from pop culture. Things like drinking so much that you become impaired to damage, or becoming the woman that everybody desires. Things like you becoming one with your streets and becoming one with your city, as well as slowly turn yourself into what's known as an avatar. An avatar being a manifestation not of a god, of an archetype that lies in our reality, like the true king, the perfect leader, the MVP, the most valuable player, the fool, the silly person who always gets what he wants without realizing it, the mystic hermaphrodite, the living paradox of male and female, yes and no. Unknown Armies, it's a horror game, first and foremost, about madness, where magic is connected to madness and to obsessions. Obsessions of power, of need, of guilt. So, in this game, for example, if your obsession is to prove that Mr. Rogers was actually the reincarnation of Buddha and that Bob Ross painted the Garden of Eden, that fits! Welcome to Unknown Armies. It's a game where the word meme is more powerful than what you could agree or what could you believe. Where ideas that sink into human consciousness explode. Now, system-wise, Unknown Armies uses 2d10s. It's very similar to Call of Cthulhu, meaning you need to roll under your stat. Okay? When you get an obsession, you can exchange the rolls. So, for example, I just roll, let's say the difficulty is 45, I roll 51, so that's a botch. But if the roll fits with what I'm trying to do and with my obsession for that, I can turn a 51 into a 15. The game currently has 3 main books: the 1st edition, 2nd edition, and 3rd edition. Currently, 2nd edition can only be found physically in stores such as Noble Knight Gaming, which are our kind of sponsors. The book right now, 2nd edition, is between 60 to 55 bucks. The current edition is divided in 5 books called Play, Run, and Reveal. Book 1, Play, gives you a general outline on how the universe works. Okay, it's nothing but fluff. That one is 34 bucks on Right to RPG, and if you go to websites like, I mean, drive-thru. Physical, like in Noble Knight, is $34. In drive-thru RPG, the digital copy right now is $14.95. Originally, $30, $40. The second book, Run, it teaches you everything from the game, from the GM's points of view. The rules, the crimes, the twisted history of the universe, the invisible clergy, and what exactly is going on. Like, why is the universe so insane? The digital right now is $15, $34 originally on drive-thru, and the physical one is $29 on Noble Knight. The third book, The Reveal, it's mostly a book for giving you ideas for campaigns and chronicles. It shows you where obsession can go. If you want to DM this game, oh, and by the way, the digital price of this one is $9. Okay, I mentioned there's other 5 books. I mean, there's the main line is $5. The other 2 I haven't had the pleasure to read yet. I'm sorry, guys. I only DM second edition on Known Armies. I have third edition, but I haven't been able to sit down and properly read it. Yes, I'm recommending you the game based on second edition. Okay. The other 2 books are only digitally, which dwell into different systems of magic and belief. And the last one, I believe, it offers you a full-blown campaign to run to your players. Now, the original one, the second edition, is also digital, $20. But here's the thing. What I love of Unknown Armies is that it has a system of madness that is quite out of the ordinary. In Call of Cthulhu, you see horrible shit as you go insane. In Unknown Armies, you see horrible shit, and you start getting used to it. You start becoming desensitized to it. So, if you've seen the movie Pulp Fiction, the whole, oh shit, I shot Marvin in the face type scenario. So, for example, a character who's not experienced violence in his lifetime would react very differently to see somebody being executed. Like, holy shit, what the fuck did you just do? Well, other character will be like, I mean, it's a Tuesday. It's not right for you to react in that way. But that's what happens as the game progresses. As for DnD heads, it's not a level-based system, it's way more surreal than that. Okay? It's roleplay heavy, it's symbolism heavy, it's very easy to come up with campaigns. Basically, you take any twisted conspiracy that people might believe in, and that starts becoming a game. I had a game about a society trying to turn the earth flat through sheer willpower. Or a game where Elvis is still alive and he's the avatar of rock and roll, trying to evolve into another avatar. Like I said, one of my first games I had where Max Attack, the equivalent of McDonald's, is asking the players to investigate a serial murder based off fast food companies, restaurants. So each one of the victims will be killed in a specific way to satisfy an image of the company. So, for example, the Wendy killer, he only went for redheads. Then for Burger King, he killed anybody who had the name King in them and whatnot. Pros and cons. Pros. It's a very easy game to run. It's a very easy game to get your head into. Cons. I had people who had troubles trying to imagine the universe of Unknown Armies because of how insane it is. How I need to smoke crack before this shit. I need to listen to Alex Jones rambling for 30 minutes to come up with a sick idea for this game. If you want some other good examples for this game, think of think of regular show, but what if it was set in our physical, literal reality? Or again, David Lynch. But again, it's a game that's very humanic-centric. Meaning that if there's vampires, it's not that they're supernatural creatures, it's that somebody got so obsessed with vampires that he turned into a vampire. listen to Radiohead for this game, listen to Tom Waits, listen to read House of Leaves for this game. Oh my god, does that book fits a lot. Um, the other con that the game has is that combat is very realistic. It's very easy for you to die out of one bullet that hit, I don't know, a major enemy. It's a type of game where melee combat happens a lot, but when somebody pulls a gun, everybody freaks out. Okay? So it's not like in DnD where if somebody pulls a sword, everybody's gonna fight. Like, if somebody pulls a sword in this game, somebody's gonna call the cops and shit goes haywire. The magic system at first can be a little bit strange to visualize, because in this game you need to make charges to cast your spells. So things like if you're a Dispomancer, drink yourself into oblivion. If you're the Pornomancer, tease as many people as possible without giving them what they want. If you are the shit, what was the name of that class that was the type of? Sorry, I don't remember. There's a type of magician who likes to put the universe. I mean, he likes to put himself in danger. So pretty much, hello, I'm Jay Knoxville. This is Jackass. Again, this one is one of my favorite games, but it's a game I run in short amounts because it can be a little bit overwhelming. Another good example for this game that I had on the list is the comic book The Invisibles. Except that make the Outer Church something closer to home. That's about what I can say about the game. Again, I want to recommend you guys, if you need more games, if you don't know where to buy them, check out Drive Thru RPG or Novel Knight Gaming. Or the Novel Knight, or Novel Knight. They sell and buy old books and sell new books as well. Minis, paintings, board games, tabletop books, you name it. If you want to know about other games, just hit me up. I'm Joker, at Joker019 on Twitter, at Joker019 on Twitch. I stream whenever the fuck I want. I might do another episode on Wall of Darkness soon for a friend. So in the meantime, this video is for you D&D heads. I'm trying to explain you games that you might be curious about that are outside of your area of comfort, okay? So stay awesome and stay weird. Buenas noches.